Recently I've been making some reactions to ice hockey, NHL, and really enjoying my exploration of another sport that I knew very little about, but since watching these videos I've absolutely fallen in love with. It's so exciting, so interesting, always something going on. My previous video was actually a reaction to a single player, Connor McDavid. He is an absolute magician on the ice. On that video, people were asking for so many different players for me to react to, but one of the most commonly requested was this player, ALEX OVECHKIN. So looking forward to checking this one out, and I'm going to be looking at two videos from him. One is this one, his biggest hits, and the next one after that will be his biggest goals. They'll both be on this video. So I'm really interested to see a player who has big hits and good goals. Boom! Great start, knocked the guy's helmet right off his head from the sheer strength. Come on, man. He made that guy do a front somersault over his back. Check this out. Phew. Almost gave him a broken neck. The thing with ice hockey is I never know where the big hit's coming from. It just comes out of nowhere. Could be coming from anywhere.
He is nailed by Ovechkin and knocked to the ice. That's the cross check, and here's Brown taking a hit.
He did nail him there. Oh. Okay, I can already tell he likes the aggressive side of the game. He's got a lot of strength, power, and he doesn't mind using it by the looks of it. Yeah, that one, man. He said he was hunting for it. That's exactly what he was doing there. He was hunting for that there. Just threw him straight into the bench. Oh. Okay, is that his trademark? He just likes to put people into their own bench. He gave it a little nod of the head like, that's what I'm all about. Another one. I've made some big hit videos for ice hockey and American football, but I've never seen one for one guy that goes so hard. This guy's... He nearly knocked the cameraman out on the other side of the glass here, look. He nearly broke that barrier. He is an absolute machine.
Harrison pawns it off there. Oh, Ovechkin destroyed Route 2. Happy to lose his balance. So
he was destroyed. Listen.
Wow.
How to get that much strength to knock another human being? He knocked another human being almost like 3 foot and almost put him through this big sheet of plastic or glass or whatever it is. Look at this. Boom. Almost, the referee was cowering for his life as well.
Murphy rolls it ahead. Chicago in the traveling lights. On Saturday, there's a Chicago player.
I feel like there's no other sport that he could play that he would enjoy this much. I feel like ice hockey is made for him and he is made for ice hockey. Being allowed to almost assault people. Look at the body there. The shockwaves that he sent through his body. Oh no. I could see that the whole way. Like he was not going for the puck at any point. This, look how far he comes from here. The other side of the rink. Jeez. The crowd go wild. That is what it's all about. I watched the biggest hits in NHL. Absolutely loved this. But to have a video dedicated to one player in this area is absolutely insane. Now we're going to watch his most, this is called actually, see here, his most electric goals. So not only can he have big hits, he can score electric goals. Excited for this one.
With a backhand, he scores! Simply sensational!
What on earth happened there? Wait, let's just put that back. I want to see that the normal angle again on the big one. Wait a minute. So he's going across here. What?
Curl and drag with a backhand.
He's going sliding backwards.
With a backhand, he scores! Simply sensational!
I thought he did it all the other night. Well, this.
Look at the body shape. Look where he... How is that possible? He's sliding along the ice, facing backwards, and he somehow manages to hook the puck into the goal from there.
This is a carryover. This may be his prettiest goal of the season.
His prettiest goal of the season? That's one of the best goals I've ever seen in any sport.
The great one's gonna see how this one went in.
How is that even possible? Okay, he's got some speed there as well. That's like that Connor McDavid stick shuffle.
This game, as Ovechkin doesn't hit the glass, he jumps into a butt in one series.
Like backdoor.
Boom. Yeah, the commentator said boom. There was no other word to describe that. So he's got the long range shots, the tight control on his stick. That was like top corner of the net. Swing that arm. He is electric. I can't believe that I'm seeing the same player. It was such a hard ass, so aggressive. What did I, like, what just happened there? What just, I think he put it through the guy's legs. Look. A little flick, boom, through the legs. Not only that, he slid and finished it also. That is two of the best goals in any sport I've ever seen. Wait till you see this. Boom, through the legs. I cannot believe what I've just seen, those two goals. Two of the most beautiful plays in any sport ever. First time shot there as well, never even had to control it. Ball came across, first time.
And it's tied 1-1. Ovechkin scores again. 11 showing on the clock. They win the face-off. Here's Ovechkin, scores! Ovechkin scores right away. And the Caps are ahead again.
He's so good at that first time shot. That must be so difficult to actually do. I can only relate it to soccer, where you take, always is easier to take a touch then shoot. It must be the same in... Look at the speed of the speed and the placement there to actually see that gap in the goal. He jumped into the barrier like an absolute madman as well. I can already see his personality. It's like, I'm sure a lot of ice hockey fans would have watched the Mighty Ducks. That's what my like exposure to ice hockey when I was a child. But there was like those guys that were a bit mad, always jumping into each other. He seems a bit like one of them, but like a far classier one as well. It's so interesting that he's such a like contradiction in that he's so strong and aggressive when it comes to the hits, but he's so classy and moves almost beautifully when he's in the attack and trying to score. Such an interesting character.
Ovechkin takes an early lead.
Look at that finish.
This way to Carlson. Ovechkin one-timer. Score! A fourth goal of the game.
Fourth goal. Was that the same game? Look at that for a finish. Tell me what your favourite type of goal in ice hockey is. Is it the skillful, quick ones, or is it these long-range ones?
In a flash. Welcome to the club. Number 500 for the grade A.
500? Very rarely do you see someone who's so physically commanding and dominant as a player in any sport be someone who scores a lot of goals as well.
Scramble. Puck is loose. Hellebuck down. Makes a couple of saves. Score.
And he seems to score a lot of goals that are important or make the crowd go wild as well.
Ovechkin put it right on a platter for him. Kuznetsov for Ovechkin. Drive. He scores. His spectacular.
I can already see the differences between him and Connor McDavid though when it comes to scoring goals. Like Connor McDavid had all these skillful, messy type goals where he weaves in and out of different players. He loves that one
Ovechkin scores.
first time shot, those long range shots.
Press. Pulls into third place.
And that one there, hardly any drag back on that, the way he pulled the stick, but he still got a lot of power. And the placement as well, so accurate. 767. Is he one of the top scorers ever? That was an absolute pleasure to watch both of those videos. As I mentioned many times throughout that video, never have I seen someone who's so physically dominant, score so many wonderful goals. An absolutely intriguing player. I'd love to find out more about him, his history, who he is as a person, and what you think of him as a player. What's his legacy in the game as well? Obviously, he's one of the top scorers, so I'm guessing he's a bit older than, or probably towards the end of his career. Tell me what you think about him. Recommend some other players. I loved that. Thanks for that recommendation. Thank you.